In the previous episode of C4CW Casting 495 Celebrities Worldwide, I was talking about discussing, that is, how Deep State attempted to cover its tracks. How it attempted to cover its tracks, but got caught nonetheless. A Deep State collective organization network with tentacles spanning from Department of Justice, at the time of John Brennan, a broken CIA apparatus, an infiltrated, that is mole, infiltrated FBI bureau organization wrecked by Deep State, and many other organs, vessels, entities, bodies, institutions that consisted of Deep State. American government institutions, bodies, organs, bureau, agency, department, you name it. Tentacles expanding, extending, protruding outward from DOJ, FBI, CIA, Department of Defense, and other facets of the American Republic, infiltrated by Deep State. Controlled by, largely, Obama at the time, Hillary Clinton, Eric Holder, and many others. Maxine Waters, Obama's cronies. Michelle, his own wife, with her propaganda, just like her propaganda that she continues to this day about white people running from her family wherever they move, which is absolutely asinine, completely inane, totally, absolutely fucking preposterous. The fact that she said she was never proud of America and her entire lifetime up until she moved into the White House, their double talking, their double speaking, their association with Jeremiah Wright. These people are completely against America while pretending like they are pro-America. Pretending and acting like they are in defense of America, that they are for a strong national defense. It's kind of interesting when they're giving Iran, one of America's arch nemesis, $150 billion with the likes of motherfucking John Kerry and a rhino, fake Republican like John McCain. All these people are liars and con artists. All of them. And there's one thing, there's one common denominator that stands out more than any of the other common denominators. And that's the fact that each and every one of them never thought that in a zillion eons their efforts would ever be thwarted, and that they would ever be stopped, and that they would ever be caught, and that they would ever be indicted. They never thought in a zillion fucking eons that they would ever be caught and stopped from carrying out their ongoing plot at the time against America. No, because of their arrogance and their ego and their megalomania and their conceitedness. We're talking about people who characteristically are the most arrogant dirtbag, scumbag, heathen miscreants on the planet. They abused their positions in the United States American government to the absolute maximum fucking extreme. Barack Hussein is a criminal. Hillary Clinton is a criminal. They engaged in espionage and treason. Therefore, they ought to be arrested. Then you have James Comey, Robert Mueller, and Andrew McCabe. They're the cover-up artists. They're the ones that are there to pretend like Robert Mueller has dementia, to pretend like he's a fucking Republican, to pretend like he's doing everything to get to the bottom of the matter and the truth. And the reality is that it's all a stage play. It's all fucking fake. It's all fuckery. It's all Nazi fascism. It's extreme communism, which is fascism. That's what they did in America. They're all guilty of the same shit. And they all tried to cover their tracks because they never thought that they would get caught. And I told you, I explained to each and every one of you, I'm one Sir Grove. This is C4CW. If you're a true proponent, if you're a true supporter, and if you're new or you're not new to this show, you ought to know at this point, I blogged many years ago that we would catch them and we would work in a concerted effort to thwart their attempt to overthrow our United States Republic. And I was 100% correct. And they were all 100% in fucking correct. Because no one ever thought on their side that they would ever stop, that they would ever be stopped, that they would ever get fucking caught, let alone FBI itself be implicated in major abuses against our own country. The FBI in the United States is implicated in treason and fucking espionage in an attempted, crystal fucking clear coup attempt against the standing, sitting, duly elected president. And now, as a consequently, as a matter of fact, no less than 50% of Americans will never, ever, ever, ever again in space-time trust the FBI ever again. And for good fucking reason.